winning streak. They've held all but 5 teams under 100 points this year.
Up ahead to Nick, and he slams it over Wade. Goals, got one off a steal by Blackshear, but Miami has come back, and they now lead it by 3. Off the Washington bench, Josh Howard set to check in as Young hits again. Blatch knocks it away, gets his second steal of the game for Nick Young, and he rams it in.
He steps in that passing lane now, delivers a bounce pass to Nick that leads to an easy layup.
Howard cross court for Nick Young, baseline, tough shot by Young is good. His 10th game of the season, his 3rd straight, didn't play against the Lakers or the Nets. Tough shot by Nick. Drives and kicks it to Nick Young for a long jumper, good for 3. Nick Young gets the open look and hits another one. As that shot is missed inside.
No complaint from Wade, too. JaVale with his 4th block.
Young drives off the glass and in.
Managed about 20 to 24 minutes tonight. So far, he's
2 streaks on the line here tonight. Nick Young for the jumper, got it. Nick Young pulls the trigger and hits again.
Good position, his comfort zone. Had a bigger man on, drove him back.
Young, he's a good shooter and nails the 3 to him. 6 points for Stoudemire. Young steps back and hits the jumper.
They run by the Wizards to get back into the game. So did Young as he drains the jumper. Look at Blatch. We haven't called his name much tonight. Young looking to take over now, stopping and popping again.
And rattles it in.
Keep looking to exploit mismatches. This one here with Young and Felton. That time by the Knicks around the perimeter to find Felton.
Wall. Young has an open look. Boy, Young lighting it up. He's got 13 here in his 3rd quarter.
Nick Young, nice move inside. His jumper crawled over the iron. Yeah. For Young, drives baseline on Udrih. Tough shot off the glass. DC or around DC to do that. We talked about Chris Paul being here this summer.
JaVale McGee.
Now Young off balance. Tough shot. Houston with plantar fasciitis in his left foot. Nick Young, he'll answer with a 3 of his own. Good. Out rebounded this team 35-24. Zia whips a pass to Young for the long jumper. Good for 3.
Here tonight, but you know, he won a national championship with the Bullets in 1978, and he's a big Wizards and Bullets supporter as well as a big Kentucky supporter. So
12, here he is again, and he hits another one to Young. He'll fire it up. How do you like that? Swings it to Nick Young, who's wide open, and drains another one this game. And our Morgan Franklin pivotal plays, he has been on fire.
Yeah, those last 2, he just stepped right into the 3, and that's the last one. He was wide open.
5 here tonight. Here he is again on a floating shot. Good. Young for the jumper. Good.
That's a 3.
That's a 3 and a new career high.
Serious knee injury that he sustained, and he was the guy that could really light it up.
Kobe's got 8. Lamar's got 10. Good balance across the board. Next was Shannon Brown coming in for the first time tonight for the Lakers. Boy, what a carry by Nick Young. And a spin. What a beautiful play.
But that basket by Nick Young, just complete 360, lays it in. Nice concentration.
Had a good night to be in LA. John Wall making his first appearance at Staples Center as Nick Young.
I like how the Lakers are finding people camped out, whether it's behind the arc or not.
Nick Young.
And 6 under control. No forced shots, just reading the defense.
Nick Young free. Another triple goes down. Because it's not much. Inside a minute left in the half. 67-52. That's the Lakers' biggest lead, but it's not there at 15 long.
Now,
Seraphin, inside out game for Nick Young, and he blows a layup. So another opportunity, and Nick Young fills it up again.
Nick Young, 9 out of 15 from the floor, 27 points. He's made 5 out of 8 from three-point land. He has really been the man. He had 19 of those 27 in the first half. Intermission may have cooled him off a bit, but there's still a lot of time left for him to add to his total.
Kobe.
What is that?
Yeah, with 16 left on the shot clock. Wall, 100 miles an hour. Look out, Nick Young for three. Wow, 4-point game.
A lot of strong defense. Aflalo, all he's out there to do is really to make sure he keeps Nick from getting hot.
Nick needs a pick because he's going to put it up and score and give the Wizards the lead by 1 for Nick Young. And a great move by Young.
Agile and talented Nick Young can be. Watch this move. He gets met by Aflalo, and he has to spin away from it.
Right now, Nick Young with an open shot, knocks it in.
A good chance of that happening.
And that's a nice drive by Nick Young against Lawson. Now Nick Young baseline for an open jumper. Got a nice screen by Black. Nuggets have won just 5 games on the road. Nick Young, Aflalo in the paint. Tough shot. Nick Young took it away from him. And Young ahead of the pack. And he'll get the slam.
Guys will dip that shoulder and you get you off balance even more.
Nick Young again. But the call goes Washington's way. Now Nick takes the jumper and hits. Denver team that held Danny Granger to just 8 points the other night in their win.
Nick Young, who put up 30 on Miami last time these clubs. Side cleared for James. He works the middle and comes up short. And the 7-footer JaVale McGee runs it down. Here's Young from the right wing. That's good. A triple for Young. A year ago. Of course, Heinrich traded to Atlanta just a day or so ago. Here's Nick Young flying in. And so many big-time games against Miami.
What I read was Atlanta wanted to get tougher. They wanted to become more.
9 straight field goals converted by Wade prior to that miss.
He had 18 straight points and assisted on another basket.
Ilgauskas getting the featured minutes tonight at center. 4 points, 4 rebounds in 11 minutes off the bench. And there's Nick Young rattling down a 3. Downward flight, 23 points for Wade, 21 in this quarter. And Nick Young matching Dwayne Wade almost point for point. House had been in a 7-game slump. This is a breakout quarter for him. Nick Young gets through and gets 2 more. Smet.
Good execution by the Heat out of the gate.
John Wall and Nick Young, the Wizards backcourt. Nick Young continues to match Wade bucket for bucket. We'll update their game. They're playing Oklahoma City in Orlando tonight. Nick Young for 3. So Nick Young, for the 2nd time this season, has 30 points against Miami.
He looked good when he released it.
Nick Young splashes home another 3. And this game not over yet. Young with 33. Miami 28 of 37 at the foul line. Up by 11. Nick Young got 2 more. Nick Young on a rampage. He has 35 points.